Welcome to the Vault Podcast. We are your car culture cultivators. Say that 3 times. I'm Sean, and of course, joined today with...
Joe, how's it going? And
And Vijay, hey,
What's going on, Joe? What's going on, VJ?
how's it going?
Good. Air fist bump. There you go.
Yeah, so we're going to get
fails.
straight into the news this week. This is an update for the Leno law. So if you're not familiar, Jay Leno and some legal law, I don't know, government people or whatever, tried to make a law that allowed a rolling smog year for the California for classic cars.
Yep.
If you're not familiar, if you're not from California, anything from 1975 and below are smog exempt. Everything 1976 and above is smogable unless it's like a diesel or like some sort of special situation. So Jay Leno and the team were trying to adjust that to make it kind of more fair for people. Yeah. So it was going really well, and they just, I think, passed parts of it. VJ, do you know what they passed? Because I know, but if you have a better understanding of it. Yeah, so what I heard was that basically collector car insurance was a requirement, and
tore down most of it.
Historical vehicle plates were also a requirement, and
like
I heard that the cap will end at 1986. So really, it's only an additional 10 years of exemptions.
And then the rolling years
which is a bummer because that makes
5 or 10
millions that the
years
M5 is going to be.
like
I mean,
so
I've already applied for historical
basically
plates.
that, and then
cars
all
insured
cars
by Haggerty, so
be
that's those
eligible
two things
need to have
cross,
historic
but
license plates.
It's an 88, so
Well, you know who's still happy about that?
So that's what it
It's
was.
Montana, Nevada,
yeah,
North Dakota.
Montana, it's the state with most number of cars registered per person, something like that, right?
Yeah. It's like the average person has like 3 or 4 cars, no matter what age they are.
yeah,
And it's not just regular cars, it's not Ferraris.
Yeah.
or like crazy, yeah.
There's more Bugattis registered in the state of Montana than I think any other state.
It's typical.
Yeah, totally.
But
California is just leaving money on the table.
yeah, exactly what I was gonna say. Less revenue for California, I guess, even though they have a huge deficit. They will not fill it with this. So it's kind of a bummer. I mean, it's a win for like cars that are 10 from 1976 to 1986, and I am curious if that affects the market on some of those 76, 77 cars that like kind of were destroyed because they had to pass smog, and everyone was seeking 75, 74. So like now I'm wondering, will like square taillight 2002s become more valuable because those are all smog cars?
Yeah.
Or most of them are smog cars, and will the roundies kind of age out? Stuff like that. I don't know. More to tell.
I wonder if like the 240Z crowd is like, oh man, because now if you throw 260s and even 280s.
What year is your car?
That's a 78, so it's a 280.
Yeah, so you'll be good.
But yeah, you've got better suspension, bigger engine, better insulation. It's a better car overall.
That might mess the 240 market up.
That's what
honestly.
I'm saying.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see how that actually affects it. 10 years is a lot of time, but it's just not enough time for me. So
yeah,
it's a bummer, but it is what it is. But VJ, how has your week been?
It's been okay. Not a lot happening during the week itself, but this weekend is quite exciting for me. So this Saturday is the first time that I'll be taking my Peugeot on a show. So it got selected for a Bring a Trailer show at Road America, the racetrack, this Saturday. So it's part of their historic racing weekend, and Bring a Trailer is going to have a section where they display a bunch of their cars from their alumni and others as well. So I just applied and got selected. So I was kind of scrambling this whole week trying to make the Peugeot more presentable at the show. So I finally experienced that feeling of all these friends of mine who are preparing their cars for shows at like Luftgekühlt and all the different shows that they take it to. So I ended up buying a really good matching wrap and wrapped the roof of the Peugeot and wrapped the door frames, so it looks from about 5 feet away or 10 feet away, it looks all clean now. It's like somewhat presentable. Changed the oil, wrapped the rear wing area, got new fog lights. Just generally cleaned up the whole car, so now it's less disgusting and probably more presentable. So I guess I'm hoping I find some French car enthusiasts there at the show with the bat group. Yeah, so I'll be driving about 5 hours to get there. So yeah, hopefully it's all smooth.
Speaking of wrapping the roof, did anybody see that roof hanging off that tow truck in Southern California?
No.
There was a roof Porsche, that fell off.
Oh, yeah.
Being unloaded. Yeah, yikes.
Can you? It must have been rough.
Unintended.
Yeah, can you imagine I saw that picture with the guy in the car. I thought it was AI.
Yeah.
I can just imagine that guy's just fear.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, what did I just do? That insurance policy hopefully is good.
Yeah, totally. Might be able to get away with not reporting that.
Yeah.
To your insurance.
Yeah, maybe. But Sean, how's your week been?
It's been a totally non-car week. I've just been freaking consumed with just work. I had to drive out today to Modesto, and if anybody doesn't know where Modesto is, it's near I guess it would be part of the armpit of California, but it's more or less maybe the lower part. But no, it was interesting out there. I always like to go into other towns and check out, what cars I see on the street, what their culture is looking like, and it wasn't looking too good out there. So there was that. And dude, nothing. I haven't been able to drive out anywhere. I got to go to Austin this weekend, so I'm curious about Texas. I get to view a little bit of Texas car culture from afar, and I know they go crazy with builds, and so I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing a little something out there.
Are you going for work or pleasure?
Totally pleasure. My niece, it's her big 21st birthday, so I'm gonna show her that the old guys still have it.
Going to Rainy Street and 6th Street and all that stuff.
Yeah, we'll do all the touristy stuff.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. I went to Austin once.
Yeah.
During COVID, actually, it was crazy. It was like really locked down here.
Yeah.
And it was a culture, like super crazy culture shock because we accidentally booked a hotel on 6th Street.
Oh yeah.
So like we like get out of our Uber and it's just like huge parties everywhere. I'm like, damn, what the hell? What did we bump it? Like, what are we getting ourselves into? And it was fun. I don't think I would live in Austin, but like it was a cool place to vacation.
Yeah.
It was an interesting spot.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. Last time I was out there, actually it was the first time I went to, the first and the last time, really the first time on the track at Circus de America. Mm-hmm. So that was a pretty cool track. Saw a race down there. And that's when I was like, oh shit, race culture is legit. This actually might be the best spectator sport out there. As far as fan engagement and what they do, for spectators and fans. So yeah.
Yep. And a fun fact: the houses across the street from the Circuit of Americas are like 2,500 square feet and like $190,000.
Yeah.
Compared to the Bay Area, that would be like $895,000 or $1.4 million depending on where you were.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, my week really has been fully consumed with. I went to Oregon for a friend's wedding, right the day after we recorded last week's episode. So we took the Outback on a 1,500-mile road trip. It was cool, but like that's all I've done I've just been driving, and then when I got home, it was straight back to work.
Yeah.
But one thing I do need to say, I mean, we keep going back to the Outback, but like.
Valt Podcast brought to you by Subaru.
This is the only thing I'm going to say is that when we weren't at the wedding, we were around Mount Hood area, and the Outback really just like wants you to like explore. It really, you get the vibe. Like it's like I wanted to like, we went to like waterfalls and all these different places, and it just felt like it was supposed to be there. So it was a cool experience because I've never had a car that has really like urged you to like go to like explore new places.
Yeah.
I've had some Land Rovers and Range Rovers, but those don't urge you to do anything. Those are just like, please just let me die kind of a vibe. So it's been fun. I'm actually looking, I do want to take it out on some trails and you see what it's capable of because it'd be fun. But yeah, that's really been the week. I've been detailing a lot of classic American cars recently. I had like this 60s Thunderbird in a couple days ago that was like drop dead gorgeous. I gave him the Sunhouse and Solano poster
Yeah.
See if he might swing by. It will be fun. But like it's making me want a classic American car, not for the driving experience, but like just for everything else. Like I know they drive terribly, but just to sit in one, to walk around it, like it's just they're so exciting to be around, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, like I can never see myself driving one, but like just hard parking it and like waxing it, just it's such a cool experience.
Yeah. I still haven't given up on my dream of having a 77 Trans Am one day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I was behind
Now it's smog exempt.
Yeah. I was behind a 65, 66 Mustang the other day, and everything just sounded so good. You know, the guy was totally into the car, and I'm like, you know what? I like that guy. I like that. So it was a good look. It's cool.
Yeah. There's something about them. They drive terribly, but like just the vibe is there.
Yeah, the vibe is
there.
It's totally there.
It makes you want to, like, you know, like, because like as a detailer, like the best thing to do to protect a car is to ceramic coat it.
Yeah.
Because that like makes it low maintenance. But like it almost, for an American classic car, I almost want all of the maintenance. Like I want to have to like wake up early in the morning to wax it and like dust it off and be like the good old boy, you know?
Totally.
Like I feel like I'm like, when I'm detailing these cars, I'm like, I'm in the owner's shoes.
Oh yeah.
Especially for American cars. I'm like, I can tell like this guy loves this car, and like I in turn will love it like with him, you know? It's like amazing. So
I mean, that's a Saturday morning in all of Contra Costa, right? Is everybody's like waxing their American cars.
Yeah. Well, maybe one day I'll get something. I mean, the Thunderbird had like, it was such an interesting, one more thing I'll say about it. I'm not sure what year it is. I think it's like in late 60s, but it had a steering column. Someone that's watching might know what it is, but the steering column like articulated. So like when you got out of the car, you could fold it away. It's like almost like how like modern cars, like they lift the steering wheel up when you get out.
Yeah.
And this one, you fold a piece of chrome at the base of the column, and it like kind of folds in, and the steering wheel goes away.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, and it seems super dangerous because if it fails and you're on the highway, you lose your steering wheel.
Yeah. You could also give me a 60s like Thunderbird slammed.
Yeah.
They look good.
That's literally what I wasn't slammed, but it had like the over fenders hiding the wheels. It was cool. It was black on black. It was sick. I hope it shows up.
Totally.
You won't be there, but I hope it shows up. But yeah, those are the weeks. All right, and that brings us into the member Discord finds. So if you're not familiar with our membership platform, we have a membership hosted by Patreon, linked down in the description if you'd like to support us there. When you're a member, you get access to a lot of different experiences. We talk about it all the time, every single week, but we do drive sim nights, dinners, poker sessions. You get discounts on details, a bunch of different things.
So you get us.
Yeah.
For what that is.
Exactly. Yeah. You get us. But so link down in the description for that. And one of the perks is being able to join the Discord.
Yeah.
Also, in the link is down in the description. There we post Discord finds and a whole bunch of other things.
Yeah.
So without further ado, we'll get straight into them.
Yeah. By the way, shouts out to the members posting the Discords, the Discord finds, like you say, every single day. Awesome job. Gives us always something to talk about, and this is like my favorite section of the show.
Yeah, so. I mean, to be completely honest, this is a really fun way to like burn like 30 minutes to an hour like in the middle of the night if you can't sleep, to like go through all these, because like it kind of they'll all come at once, because like Wesley will post one, and then like that'll notify everyone on the Discord, and so then they'll go onto their Facebook marketplaces and start looking.
Totally.
And then we'll just get a bunch. So without further ado, the first one is a rear-wheel drive converted Prius. So check this bad boy out. Would you buy it for It's a drift car.
Yeah. you could miss me with that thing.
So as a 2JZ 5-speed, it's basically it's a body swap, but like I guess I don't know, $15, not bad.
That thing is beat.
Yeah, it's beat up, but
It's 15K or part trades, partial trades. 15K.
15K. Oh no.
I mean, it says 15 up here, so we can probably just message him and say we'll take it for 15.
Yeah.
That's another pet peeve of mine. If you're asking $15,000 for the car, don't put $15.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just gonna get people to not want to do anything with it. But yeah, this is a crazy car. It's not even a Prius anymore, but like, you know, it's funny that it exists. So yeah, there's that.
When you see Toyota, Volvo, Ford, and Chevy parts all wrapped into one. Yeah.
And also, it's a red flag. Dedicated front brakes. It's a red flag if they've misspelled brakes.
Oh my God.
So just always remember that if you're going through a listing and they put brake as in like the lunch brake, you gotta run away from this car because this car doesn't work.
Yeah. Or if you show up with $15,000, you're definitely getting robbed.
Yeah. So that's the first one. The second one, Wesley gave us, and this is a really nice E39 528
That's sick.
wagon with a manual.
Love the interior stuff.
Yeah, everything about this car is super cool. I know the owner, or I know the seller. He's a broker, so he probably doesn't own this car. But this thing has a dining cold air intake, which is awesome. It's smog legal too. It has a beefed up radiator. Like this thing, honestly, like I kind of want to go look at it as a daily driver. This thing looks
Looks so nice inside.
Looks so comfortable, so nice, so clean. These are kind of hard to find in good shape. And if this guy is selling it, it's definitely in good shape because he wouldn't be selling it otherwise.
So that's not a conversion, correct?
No. You can get a 520. I mean, it could be a conversion, but you can get a 528 with a 6-speed or a 5-speed. Yeah, this is the bulletproof inline six, 198 horsepower, so it's slow as fuck. But like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. You know, these things are amazing, and
Did they ever do the 540 in a manual?
They did a 540 sedan in a manual.
Not the wagon.
I don't think they
wagon.
did wagons in a 6-speed, but you can get a 6-speed in a sedan.
Yeah.
You can I think in terms of E39 wagon in America, the cars that have manuals are 525s, 528s only. I don't think you can get a 530. Actually, I don't think there's 530 wagons, period.
Yeah. I've
so
only
just-
seen 528s and 540.
Yeah.
Well, from the E39.
Yeah, the 525 is like a gutless experience. The 528 is just enough power to be comfortable, but it's still slow. I've never driven a manual one, but this thing is, I swear, this is tempting. Like, this is really, like, I've been looking, like, last podcast we talked about me needing a daily, because I've officially submitted I think the bill of sale paperwork for the Civic, so it's not mine anymore. They have to pick it up now.
Nice.
So now I really do need a daily because I need to not drive the green wagon as much because I kind of just think this thing is so clean. I want to try to keep it that way.
Yeah.
There's some paint work on this car, but like this thing is really tempting me.
Yeah.
If it's still around in like a week, I may hit this guy up because I know the guy, and I don't know. This thing is nice. So props to Wesley for sending me that and maybe wasting $8,000 of my dollars. I don't know. Do you guys think this is worth $8,000? $8,500? Is that a good buy, or should I be spending less money on something like this?
I think it's fairly priced, it seems.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
$8,500 seems fair. But yeah, enough dilly-dallying on that one. The third one is a 1999 Land Cruiser. What makes this one different is that it's JDM. But to be honest with you, I don't know if it's worth the added headache of trying to get this car registered. I get the JDM's cool with the stupid mirror and stuff, but like you can get one of these cars for the same price in American trim spec.
Yeah.
And they're probably just as good. I'm sure there's like some more interesting features on this car, but like, I don't know. These are cool. The Sequoias are also cool, but like, a JDM spec one, I'm not sure what the need is. What about you? You guys have anything about it? Anything?
There was a guy who used to come to our Valt events. Maybe.
Yeah. So he had one of these exact JDM cars. He used to take them up a lot of mountains, and he said that he had a certain injury to one of his shoulders, so he preferred to have this side of the car with the steering wheel, which is helpful for him to use just one arm to drive. So he got this car just for that reason. And because, he had the diesel version of it. So it was easier to register in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna get a right-hand drive car. For me, it would have to be something that I can't get here,
Yeah.
or something that's really special.
Yeah. And to
Yeah.
be honest, this might give me a lot of hate, but like the Land Cruiser from this era versus the LX, there's if you sit in them next like side by side, the exteriors are basically the same. But
Yeah.
if you're inside of them in the same day, the Lexus is much more premium.
Yeah.
And they're the same car. So
Yeah.
like it is worth the added expense to get the Lexus LX 470, I think what it is. You get like a leather dash, leather door panels. Like it's a much cleaner experience.
A much better resale value.
Yeah, I mean,
Much
actually, these
better.
both these sell like crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, you can get like a 300,000 mile Land Cruiser that still goes for like 15.
Yeah.
But like the LXs are going for like 25 or 30 now. Like it's shocking how much value they still hold for just used trucks. But yeah, that's that one.
No, it's a cool truck. I mean, if this is what you're into, I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see it at a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 16 grand is whatever. They're all the same price. So this fourth one is a S212. This is the 2005 Mercedes-Benz E55 wagon. So I picked this one. E55 wagons never show up. They're really actually pretty rare. Just to see one on Carson Bids is special. These are the engines that are much more reliable than the E63s, so these are more valuable and are oftentimes considered more collectible. But this is, in my opinion, quintessential fast wagon. For like 30 or 35 grand, I think you're getting like everything you could ever want in a sports wagon. Except for the transmission. I mean, the transmission is like not great in this car, but like, it's a great cruiser. I've always wanted one, but I don't think I would spend the money on it, honestly. But yeah, that's the fourth one. And then the fifth one, I want to preface this. The reason why I picked it is because VJ was talking about it in his updates this week.
Okay.
But like, I might actually bid on this. I'm dead serious because of the price it is at right now is kind of really disgustingly low. And I see VJ smirking. I might bid on this car.
I'm a little nervous because the last few cars that you've bought in Joe, man, you're raising some eyebrows out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to win it, but I may bid on it tonight. So
One thing I noticed on this, I've been following it. I think this one's currently in Washington.
That's cool.
And they've done something to the exhaust which probably makes it difficult to pass California.
Oh, okay, good to know. See, that's something that I was reading in the comments, and they were saying that the exhaust was all like intact. But if there's been stuff done to it, I'm not really as interested. But
I got the first comment on this post.
yeah, just like a big. Yeah, we don't need to go for it, but yeah. So for those at home that are just listening, it's a 1989 Peugeot 405 MI16 5-speed. Obviously VJ has one of these cars. I've had experience driving his, and I detailed one earlier this year. There's 18 hours left on the auction on Bring a Trailer, and it's only at $1,800.
There was one that came up on Bring a Trailer about a couple of months ago, and that was like fully restored. The owner spent like $20,000 or $30,000 restoring everything on it, so it was basically like a brand new car, and that just sold for like $10,000. So
yeah. I wouldn't win this car, but I would very comfortably bid like $4,000 on it and see what happens. I don't know. Driving BJ, I've always wanted like a fun little like fizzy 16 valve Ford cylinder car. We'll see. I don't know.
These pictures aren't getting this car, Justin.
No,
It looks a lot better in person.
Yeah, the best thing about this is it weighs almost the same as a NA Miata, and it's super comfortable, 5 seats and everything. So that's the shocking part about it.
Yeah, and pictures do add a lot of value to these cars. I mean, as someone who now I write listings for Cars and Bids sometimes, and the cars that have bad photos do so much worse.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad because like there's so much money left on the table for some of these guys. And to spend like on an amateur photographer like that's like good is like $200 or $300 or something like that. Spend that money, you get it back in like huge quantities. Same with detailing. Like,
This looks like get this thing out of my driveway.
yeah, and it's like it's all blotched. Yeah, so like a solid detail and good photos would sell this car for 20-30% more.
Yeah.
So that's a pro tip. if you're ever wanting to sell a collectible or enthusiast grade car, invest in the pre-sale prep because it will pay back in like magnitudes.
Nice. Hey, VJ, I have a question for you. As a photographer, what color do you find the hardest to shoot?
It's usually darker shades of blue. That's hard to get it right. So yeah, that's because the cameras tend to adjust the settings automatically to make it more, colder or warmer. So between photos, there's a lot of variability. I think the easiest is usually silver or just black or red, but blue, darker shades of blue is more difficult. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are marketplace.
Finds, once again, link down in the description below to our Patreon. We'd love to have you as a member, and it would be great as a way to support us. But without further ado, we'll get into today's main topic, which is alternative answers to the easy choice in the automotive hobby. So when people look for cars, as they want to buy their first enthusiast car, or they want a good car to drive on back roads or something, people always give the same answers. So for example, I have 4 different topics. The first one is a top-down affordable sports car. The second is the one and done sports car solution. The third is the classic. And the fourth is the fun daily. So for example, like an example of an easy choice top-down affordable sports car is a Boxster. Basically any Boxster is like an easy choice. They're usually affordable. They get the job done. Miata,
Yeah.
S2000, they're all kind of like not super unique, all affordable, easy to deal with, stuff like that. So I was thinking it'd be fun to go through those 4 topics and come up with cars that are unique and offer the same experience. So let's start with the first one. Affordable, try to like maybe price it around the same area as like a 987 Boxster or an S2K. So they're probably kind of similarly priced, like 20 grand or something.
A little more, yeah. How about under 50K?
That's fine. Under 50K.
There
yeah,
you go. Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
So, Sean, you did some research before we started the podcast.
Oh man, I didn't have to do any research on this one. It was easily the Pontiac Solstice,
Okay.
or maybe the Crossfire. No, not really. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. So for those, it has 173 or 260 horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Obviously, this isn't the choice. This is a unique experience. But
yeah, no, I would definitely say maybe the Mercedes AMG GT would be a
Mercedes AMG GT.
yeah. Well, it is. I mean, a used one now.
It's true.
Yeah, they're pretty. What are they going for?
I bet. Well, let's go on Cars and Bids and look it up.
Yeah,
I bet they're affordable.
they're affordable now. They have
Which is
to be.
crazy.
Just even, I mean, if it's a convertible, standard would work. You have to go back like 2016?
2016.
2016, yeah. 2017.
Seems like
maybe.
70 grand gets you one. Convertibles are harder to find. There's no convertibles
There's
up
no,
here.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, but like it seems like 50, 60, 70, 60, 70. So
Yeah.
like the top of the budget.
Yeah, those are GTSs. Just
Yeah.
a regular GT.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of
Base.
car for the price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's obviously that's a great choice. VJ, what do you have?
Yes.
Yeah, does the R129 SL count as sports car?
Yeah, it's 40 enough.
Yeah.
You know, folks.
Yeah, I think that's a different, very tasteful choice these days because the design has aged so beautifully and it's peppy and sporty enough. And although it's not the same sort of lightweight hustle sort of car that you have on the list here, but definitely think that's a good, very less thought of or like more offbeat choice, and definitely looks great in the summer for sure. I think there are a couple of friends in the Bay Area who are getting into this, so I think these cars are starting to get more appreciated, so that's good. Although the running costs of those are very different from like an S2000 or a Miata.
It's true. Yeah, you can go down a slippery slope with them, but it's a good choice nonetheless. I have 2 for this. They're both like not the easy choice, but like they are like a choice that we're like, oh wow, why didn't I think about it? So the first one is like an Alpha Spider Veloce, like typical top drop, like 2-door, 4-cylinder, fun experience. Like $5,000 gets you a cool experience. Typical Berkeley car. Yeah, like for like the cheaper ones, like the 80s, like 86, 8 to 9, like some, or yeah, like 5 to 10. 10 is like a really nice one. So there's that. And then another one that like no one ever talks about is the E46 330i ZHP convertible. They made a ZHP E46 convertible. You can get a 6-speed. You get the ZHP suspension, and it's I've never driven one, but like it's probably an amazing sporty experience. And
Yeah, I actually like the CHP coupe.
Yeah.
Like the 4-door sedan more than the E46 M3 actually.
yeah, so like that is a big value prop in my opinion. I think ZHP period, but like the convertible, if you want a convertible experience,
Yeah.
it's they're reliable engines. They're probably just as sporty as a Boxster, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe not as like capable as an S2K, but like they're really fun. They sound good. They have 240 horsepower, and they're cheap too because like no one wants the convertible.
Yeah.
Perfect answer for the fun daily option also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
I think you win on that one. And
Yeah.
for a convertible, they actually look good.
Yeah,
They look really
they
good.
look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the first one. The second one is the one and done sports car solution. So when you talk to someone who wants to get into a sports car, the first thing that comes out of most people's mouths is get a 911 or get a Corvette. So what are other sports cars that are similar to a 911 or Corvette that are just more unique and just as capable? Because there's obviously so many sports cars, and
Yeah.
like, so what are you thinking, Sean?
So a one and done for me would be something a little bit more roomy, where I could, drive some people as well, be somewhat practical and somewhat fun. And if I have a little bit more of a budget, and I still want to go all out, is I might go for like a M5 CS. That would be mine. That'd be my one and done.
It is a one and done sports car. I mean,
Yeah.
really, it's at this point, it is a sports car.
How
Yeah.
powerful. Yeah. BJ, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, the BMW M cars are some of the obvious answers for this for sure. Like the M2, M2 CS competition, they're all amazing choices for this. Yeah, I'd probably also suggest something like a Lexus LC500, a used one, which would be an amazing sporty car. It's like basically a 2-seater. Could probably have some space in the back. I don't know, but I think they're already classic and they're gonna be future classics for sure. And it's an amazing V8 front-engined GT sports car experience for sure. So those are gonna be appreciated a lot.
Yeah, I think a company that doesn't ever get love or doesn't get enough love when we talk about like a one and done sports car, I think the Lotus Elise,
Yeah.
you can get them for like 40, 50 grand, right? VJ, something like that. And like, I think that is like, they're a lot of fun. They're dedicated sports cars. I think you buy that and you never need another sports car, period. I think you have enough fun.
Find at least 2 rough, you can just go with the more rough. Those are good values.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I always, whenever we talk about sports cars and I'm not like trying to tout a 986 or something, I'm always going Lotus Elise.
Yeah.
So I'm going there. So yeah, that's that. Comment down below what you guys are thinking of on those. The
There you
third,
And our whole idea was to keep it somewhat reasonable.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, we could go way up.
yeah, I mean, if you pick a Bugatti, we're just gonna ban you.
Yeah.
You're gonna get banned. We're gonna ban you. But
Smart.
yeah,
Smart. EV safe, like EV9 or Vantage.
yeah. That's actually that would have been a really good one and done sports car. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, a V8 Vantage is actually the right choice here because it's very unique and it serves every purpose of a sports car. I want to change my answer now. I'm going there. I'm going to Aston Martin. So
It's gonna be so underappreciated, though.
yeah. Who cares?
Yeah.
You're the one appreciating it.
Yeah,
All
totally.
the leather everywhere. It's amazing.
Totally.
It's sporty. But so the third is the classic. So in my opinion, just from my circle, when people say they want a classic car, they either go for a Porsche 356 or like an Alpha GTV. That's always what people talk about. Like, oh, get a GTV if you want a sports car, or a classic car, or get a 356 if you want a classic car. So, what are you guys thinking about that? What are some unique classics that no one ever talks about?
So as far as like the everyday man's classic, like, hey, you know what? I've worked my whole life. I'm ready to retire. Like that kind of classic.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I've shitted on everybody my whole life. It's time to spend these billions.
Both. Do both.
VJ, looks like you're ready to go.
Oh yeah. So for this, I'm gonna go with Lancia Fulvia, maybe the V4. It's a pretty unique solution for this. I think it's Italian. It's got that flair and the beauty. It's also pre-Fiat Lancia, the Fulvias. So you could get that overbuilt, over-engineered quality in the car, so it won't break down all the time like your Alphas. So pre-Fiat Lancia is like a solid option, and it has so much character and beauty, and it's got that Alpha sort of taste, but it's still different on its own. And then beautiful wood dash interiors and awesome build quality, and it has the rally heritage, the racing heritage, championship wins and stuff. So I think that's a great option. And if you ask me to pick an Alpha instead, I'd probably go with some of the weirder Zagatos, like the 1300 Junior Zagato, or maybe even the SZ Il Monstro, to kind of like have that weirder option. And that's what I would say out publicly, but deep down inside, I just want a Citroen SM, or the world's nicest Citroen DS what is it called? The designer editions of those, like El Chaperon editions, with an amazing drop top roof, and then the most exquisite style. And that's what my heart says. But on the podcast, I would say Fulvia.
Yeah, and for me, I'm going Volvo P1800 all the way. I think those are completely like not talked about ever. Totally unique, very classic, super iconic looking, timeless interior designs, beautiful car. That's a car that I would buy and I could own forever and always be happy with it. Straight up.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's my pick. All right, Sean, what are you thinking?
Yeah, well, so for me,
Sean has solved the answers for the fun daily. His collection is all fun dailies.
when I was thinking, when I saw the Porsche, I was like, an easy answer would be like a 550 Spider. That would be a pretty cool classic to have. But I don't know if I would want to spend what are they, like 600, 700,000 now or more?
Which ones?
How much is the 550 now?
Oh.
They're more than that.
Yeah, like
I'm sorry, they're $1 million
that
cars.
comes in millions,
Yeah.
You have to get a replica.
Yeah, you can get a replica and nobody would ever tell the difference.
For like 30 grand.
Exactly, so scratch that car.
Yeah.
But you know what is if I'm gonna go all out, if you see me sometimes, I like to wear floral things. I'm dying to wear an ascot somewhere and maybe a thin cigarette. So maybe a nice BMW 507.
Okay. Yeah.
That'd be my classic.
Like pre-war BMW are definitely not appreciated.
Yeah.
So that is a great choice.
Yeah.
I would love to. You only see them at Car Week, and you seldomly see them at Car Week.
Yeah.
They should be around more.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that's because they weren't imported here much or what, but like we should see them more often.
Oh man, that'd be a showstopper anywhere you see it.
It would definitely any pre-war. It doesn't have to be 507. Any pre-war would be a showstopper.
Totally.
But yeah, that brings us into the final section, the fun daily for the main topic. So when people ask for a fun daily, my answer usually is get an E36 M3, or any 2000 and up AMG is fun, or like an E39 and up M5. Like I think E28s and E34s are not really daily drivable because of just their S38s are kind of high strung.
Yeah.
But like an E39 and up M5 is a fun daily. So give me a fun daily that isn't a BMW or a Mercedes. There are good answers out there for that. So VJ, what about you? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, for me in practice, both the Cayman and the Peugeot have been awesome dailies. Lately, I've been driving mainly the Peugeot, and it's been working really well. It checks all boxes for me, but generally speaking, I would definitely ask. I definitely recommend something like an Alpha Giulia Q4 or Q2. That's the later models. They've sorted out some of the electrical issues. So that's a very, very tasteful car which you can take to Cars and Coffee, or you can take to the grocery store and still get all the cred. And it's still like the base cars are really sweet to drive. You don't really have to get the quadrifoglio, which may have more concerns, but the base Giulia is really sweet for sure. The only missing thing in that is the manual, but yeah, I would definitely recommend the Giulia Q2, Q4 as an option. Or you could never go wrong with any of the newer, M2, M2CS, what Sean has, and yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Sean, what about you?
Oh, this is probably the hardest one because there's so many cars to choose from. But if you're saying I can't get anything on that list, I'm gonna try to stay away from all cars related to it. So, um, let's see. I mean, a Type R could be fun. Civic, um, the newer NSX, that hybrid V6. I've driven one of those before, and that is a blast to drive. So that could be a lot of fun. Um, what else? GR Corolla wagon seems pretty fun. That'd be a fun daily.
Yeah.
Practical daily. God, I could go on and on.
There's no wagon for the J-Wing, it's just the hatchback.
Yeah, just
Oh,
the
that's
three,
what I-
just
yeah,
whatever,
that.
5-door, whatever.
5-door, yeah.
Maybe it's I think it might be, I don't know, 5-door or 3-door. One of them.
Yeah, I mean any of those. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, like VJ said, the M2 is a great fun daily. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's hard. There's so many out there.
Also, a couple of cars we haven't mentioned in the previous sections, like the ZSV 330i or the R129 could also be 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like in terms of fun daily, a ZHP sedan is the ultimate answer. But I think I'm gonna avoid BMW and I'm gonna go either Civic Type R, because my Civic experience was so good that I feel like a Type R would be even better.
Yeah.
And it has the hatchbacks, which is all you need. Or I want to go like Cadillac sedan with like a 6-speed and a Blackwing engine.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really fun daily. You're getting some American vibe in there, so it's like probably a little bit overboard. The seats are probably pretty plush. It smells probably pretty nice in there. So I'm gonna go with those two.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
I actually had I was thinking about the Cadillac as my one and done sports car solution as well. Yeah.
The Blackwing or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a great car. I've never driven them, but like I've heard a lot of very, very positive things about them.
Yeah.
And yeah.
They sound good and they look really good.
Yeah, they look great.
660 supercharged.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. And a manual. So that brings us into the scenario, which is another own drive and delete. This one we're going to have to think a little bit on because we didn't take any notes during this last section. But the own drive and delete is one, our choice, one of the choices from the one and done sports car solution we'll talk about. Two, drive is a choice from the classics. And three, delete is a choice from top down affordable sports cars. So let's just pick real quick. Let's choose three of these cars. So for number one, one and done sports car solution, we all kind of agreed that like I went Lotus. You were going, what were you going?
From the one, I said the M5 CS.
M5 CS. And VJ,
Yeah.
you were going where?
R129.
R129. So why don't we do the M5 CS as the number one for the own drive and delete. Number two, classics. Let's go between P1800 and pre-war BMW and Lancia. So let's pick the Lancia. So own, drive, and delete. 1 is the M5 CS. 2 is the Lancia Fulvia. And 3, let's not pick the R129 because everyone's going to want to own that car. We can't pick the Solstice because everyone's going to delete that car. So,
You know, an easy one, and did we put this? I think we put this in another category, but I had it in my head. I forgot to mention it. You mentioned it. The LC 500,
yep.
you know, would be an awesome, affordable sports car. Yeah.
So M5 CS, Fulvia, or the LC 500 convertible. And we'll cut this up to make it sound good. All right, so the own, drive, and delete. So for, if you don't know, owning is keeping this car forever. Driving it is driving it once and putting it away. And deleting it is erasing it from the face of the earth, never to be seen again. So from our main topic from this week's podcast, we chose 1, the M5 CS, 2, Fulvia, and 3, the LC 500 convertible. So who wants to go first with their own, drive, and delete? I'll go.
Go. You got it.
So
Tough one.
I am going to own the LC 500 convertible because I think in terms of modern car, the LC 500 convertible is, I think, the best modern car, period. I think it's stylish. I think it sounds great.
Yeah.
I think you can have an open top if you want an open top. I think it's the best all-around car created right now. Yeah, exactly. So I really do think that is the ultimate owned car, period. No matter, bar none, everything. Ultimate owned car. I'm going to drive the Fulvia because I think that'd be a lot of fun to experience. And to be honest, when it comes to M5s, making them more harsh and more sporty just isn't my thing. I get it in the M2 because that's what it's supposed to be for, but the M5 is supposed to be a comfortable, fast saloon. And so I think if I'm going to get an M5, I don't think I'm going to get a CS. So I'm going to delete the CS. Which might get me some hate, but that's just what I think. Yeah, so what about you guys?
So you go ahead, VJ.
Yeah, sure.
I'll definitely own the Fulvia because I've had an eye on it for a long time, and even if I can't drive it because it's broken, I can just look at it, and it's just that beautiful. So I'll just own it for that reason. Yeah, but of course it's a pre-Fiat Lancia, so it'll keep running. Yeah, and then to drive, this is a tough one because the LC 500 is probably the best car in this group, and it's got that amazing NAV8. It's like the last of its kind and everything, but I don't like convertibles. I don't want to drive convertibles. So that's a tough one. And the M5 CS, I don't really know what I would do with such a ridiculously fast car, which is apparently faster than the newer generation M5, the acceleration runs and stuff. So it also had really good reviews, and it was like Evo Car of the Year or something like that for that year. So it was probably the last great BMW M car for what it's worth. And yeah, it's a tough choice between the M5 and the Lexus, but I just have to go with the Lexus to drive, I guess, and then delete the M5 because I just don't know what to do with the M5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good point.
So for me, I'm definitely owning the M5 CS, just for the simple fact. Actually, I'm sorry. No. Yeah, I'm gonna own that one. I'll own that one. Only for the fact that I get to drive it, of course. But I think it'll be not only a collector car, but God, I'm torn. Do I want to drive it? Because I would just love, especially the way I drive, dude. I would tear up the roads with that thing.
I mean, if you own it, you can drive it. You just own it.
Yeah,
This is
okay,
your-
I'll take
it's
it.
your
I'll
car,
own it.
yeah.
I'll own it. Drive would be the LC 500. That'd be certainly nice to take out on some of these Bay Area back roads on a day like today. Head up to Napa, head down south, all around the Bay Area. So that's a cool car. And then delete. I have no idea what a Fulvia is. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not gonna even pretend to know. I'll know it when I see it, but let's.
I don't know if it'll fit.
Oh no. Oh no. No, that's not for me. Although it is good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good looking.
He's talking about this one.
Which one?
This red one right here.
Oh, see, I'm thinking I was looking at that gray one.
Yeah, no,
like,
that's not. Yeah, that's the older one.
No.
Yeah, you want that. This one has like rally heritage. Like, if you look at this one, like this rally.
Yeah,
trim.
that one's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. So the only thing I don't like about these is their front wheel drive, right, VJ?
Yeah.
So that seems.
They don't weigh anything, so
Yeah, so I guess it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
they want the WRC with them. So.
Yeah. So it did its job. So yeah, you're deleting the. Are you still deleting the Fulvia?
I'm still deleting. I can't even fit in that thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're small. So yeah, comment down below what your own drive and delete would be. But without further ado, I think we'll end this podcast unless there's anything else we want to talk about. No. Last chance. Nope. 0.
No.
All right. Well, make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We post every single week. We're playing around with what day of the week to post. So recently we've been posting on Thursdays. So comment down below if you like that. Comment down below if you prefer another day. We're a young channel and we're just trying to see what works the best, and we're willing to try everything once. So yeah, comment down below. Once again, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week on another episode. Take care.
VJ's out.
Oh God. What